We're here live. Hopefully you can hear us. We got some people that stole our parking spots. I'm a little rubbed raw about that, or whatever the saying is. What are you going to do? They're amateurs. The first time I've ever seen these people come in, loud music, take over. I don't get it. I'll never understand the tailgate experience in terms of not being football centric. Right, Stevie? I've said that for years. I've made people mad everywhere about that. You go in, you listen to horseshit music as loud as you can, you don't follow the games, you don't do anything. I don't get it.
Those people just want to party at tailgates.
Yeah, it's not a football experience. But to each their own. Here we are live.
Where you at?
I'm back.
You're back.
So we were at Eastgate this morning and it felt warm. We were talking about the differences. It felt warm. Come down here on the Ohio, it's a little chilly. It started sprinkling. Sun disappeared. Sun's coming out a little bit now. It'll be all right during game
We
time.
have to deal with these guys over here, so.
Yeah, I'm not in winter football shape yet. Are you? It'll take a little bit. I got some warmer stuff back here, bro. I didn't really bring it, so.
I don't necessarily work outside, but I have to go out occasionally, so I am used to going out. And
Yeah. I spend a few hours a day outside, or try to, on the patio or whatever else. You know, we talked about, Detroit game, various games, and the number of people we expect here. Today, I think there'll be at least 7 or 8 Jets fans here.
Why?
7, 8, maybe even 10. I see 4 here.
Yeah.
What do you think? That might be it. That might be it. All we're seeing right here might be the only Jets fans here today. So, what a drama-filled team up there. Let's talk about the Bengals drama. We'll recap. We did the show yesterday, but the more I thought about Logan Wilson, man, that's a team captain asking for a trade in week 8. It's kind of a bad look. Nothing they can do about it.
It's always a bad look when this shit's going on with him, but you cannot blame, because the way I've always looked at it is, look, if you got a young player and a veteran, and they're roughly playing the same, just play the young guy. I mean, Logan, I don't blame Logan for being bad.
No, not at all.
I mean, if he's not, then he's not a competitor, right? But when it comes down to it, he also has to be like, I mean, these have been his teammates for years now, right? There's guys that have been on his team for years, and I mean, to come out in the middle of the season when you're just getting back in it, because I mean, let's be honest, other than the Cleveland game, he hasn't
getting some
That's why we're live. It don't
tech
matter.
glitches live. It happens. No production here. I can see it now. Look. I'm gone. Where'd I go? It's behind us. I'm back. He gone. So, this is a good lesson for everyone. You get upset. Luke leaves. UC fans are irate about Satterfield. They wanted Dion. Dion got his ass absolutely bleeping handed to him last night. As I stated all along, he's an average coach at best. That program's a joke. He's a joke as a coach. Am I taking it too far? Maybe. I don't like him because he beats his own chest. Is he beating his own chest now? Where's he at?
He is somewhere.
Is he talking? Yeah, he's probably still, it's not my
probably
fault.
beating his chest in the shower.
He's probably blaming his players or something. So you look at it, Luke might be unemployed. Dion sucks. Satterfield's got one loss. Well, they won 7 in a row, something like that.
Yeah.
You look at the challenge is going to be, you're going to see if they're for real or not. They play at Utah next week, who just annihilated Colorado, as I mentioned. That's going to probably, they don't have a game time yet, which it might be up, but it's not when I looked at this, which is ridiculous. Typical college football. So at Utah, tough game for anybody. Arizona at home. Arizona's not bad. Then BYU at home. That's a tough one. And then at TCU's really tough.
Yeah.
It's a challenge for them.
That's a tough place to play.
Yeah, that's 4 games in a row. They go 3-1. They're really in good shape. 2-2 is probably not going to get it done in that conference. BYU's always good. They beat Utah last week. Tough one. So, last night Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss. You hear a lot of Sarkisians mad. They pulled that game out in miraculous fashion. Texas did. His name is hot and heavy in NFL circles, supposedly. He got mad, but when they're speaking that tone, something's up probably. But man, Lane Kiffin's been in the NFL. He's a quirky dude, but golly, his teams just win. Go at Oklahoma and play like they did. He's a hell of a football coach.
He is.
He's a hell of a football coach.
He is.
His ex-wife, you know what I'm saying. He's good. Ole Miss, will Kiffin stay? Will he go? Should I stay or should I go? They're probably going to be in the college football playoffs. Interesting games across the board. Alabama's quarterback, you didn't watch any of it, I don't think, but I doubled up and won, but not real good. Did end up betting on Texas A&M last night. He handed Brian Kelly a big loss. Kelly's being talked about. What's his buyout now? Florida's looking at Kiffin, but that quarterback for Alabama, he missed some throws, but man, he threw a deep ball, so he overthrew a guy, easy touchdown. I don't know how far that ball went in the air. Unbelievable. Then the next play, he had a guy open. What did he do? He underthrew him, right? That's typical. But they pulled out. The Sellers kid did not look good again for South Carolina. He can run. He's a super athlete. The thing with him, Stevie Boy, he's only 20. He should come back and develop. He could develop into a really good one, but I don't see a top out of the first round pick right now for him. So interesting college football weekend. You went 2-2. I went 2-2. I ended up winning more money by doubling down on Bama when they were 1.5 in game, and then Texas A&M. So pretty interesting. You don't really care. Do you care about UC? UC fan?
I do.
I'm hit and miss on them. So today in the AFC North, you got, of course, the Bengals and Jets. Lamar Jackson is out. Given the NBA scandal with the gambling and stuff, putting him questionable as a full practice on Friday, the NFL is going to take this serious, Stevie Boy. Your thoughts? They're not going to joke around. They're going to investigate this.
They will take it serious. I know they sent a memo out the other day to all teams saying, hey, we're not going to tolerate anything that happening in the NBA and our organization. And so I've always taken the NFL as kind of they're going to show you things and really publicize things to make them look better than what they actually are.
Oh yeah, they're fluffy. They're fluffy.
You know what I mean?
Fluffy.
So like they're going to push this media. Blah, I mean, like you'll see a bunch of stuff out there, but whether they really care or not, because the money's coming in, they probably don't give a shit. You know what I mean? So, I mean, all I'm saying is these teams better watch out because these injury reports mean so much. I mean, millions of dollars.
Yep. The thing is, like the NFL before gambling became quote unquote legal, had the injury reports out anyway, and that's what it was for. So they can play their games all they want. Gambling's what's kept them afloat, really. When the product's poor, fantasy football and gambling. So you're right. essentially, like, it's not just the NFL Network, ESPN, all the other ones are, by and large, just mouthpieces for the NFL because they don't want to lose access, right? So very few people out there that will hit with hard journalism like it used to be. I heard a guy say, LeBron James was at P. Diddy parties, but he didn't know what was going on. LeBron James' buddies and everyone else is involved in this whole gambling ring, but LeBron didn't know what's going on. They said he's either the most unaware idiot on the face of the earth, or I think it's the or. And what I'd like to see in all sports, on a tangent, they're not going to do it. Start doing some HGH blood testing on all these athletes. They're probably not here today. They probably need a year off to get going. But the NBA is filled with it. You can see it. Kind of a joke across the board. So if you ever think that any of these sports are filled with morality and you like a team because of that or whatever else, just as in politics, you are foolish. Because it's not morality. It's about winning. As they said, I've used this line before, if Hannibal Lecter ran a 4.340, they would say he had an eating disorder and they're working with him on it. They get his ass on the field, right? That's how it goes. So, Bengals, Jets, going to be a good one. The hopeless and hapless Jets, Aaron Glenn, first year as head coach. First year as head coach after being the defensive coordinator at Detroit. Played for the Jets way back in the past. This is a bad football team. What's your thoughts on today's game? Give it all the way. We'll do it straight up. We're both 6-1. Week 8, halfway point. Trains love to be loud down here. They love it. Your pick. Break down your thoughts on the game and give your pick, and then I'll do the same.
So not feeling super confident about today because I think this is one of the games where if they win, it's great. And when we look back 5-6 weeks from now, it won't matter. But if it's Fields have struggled and the Jets have struggled. They're decimated in injuries. Like if this is even a close game, it's still going to be tough to swallow. You know what I mean? Because it just kind of tells you where they're at. You hope that last week wasn't just an aberration. That they just said, "Okay, Joe, go out and do this," and then if we're successful, then we'll roll with it tonight. Like I said. I believe it was yesterday, right? Days are rolling together.
Yep, breakfast edition.
If they come out and the Jets really start pressing on the line of scrimmage, they don't give them that short stuff. The offensive line doesn't play well. Like it really could change the outcome, especially if you let them hang around, right? Like you don't want them let them hang around, get ahead, and then I wouldn't. A lot of times when you say let them get ahead and lean on the run game, I'm kind of like the opposite. I'm almost like get ahead and just put your foot on the throat because the more reps Flacco will get, the better he's going to get. So, and I don't mean reps handing the ball off to Brown, right? It's reps in the pass game. So if you're up, I get it. You don't want to turn the ball over, but man, keep your foot on the throttle. Foot on the gas, keep trying to score points because this is one of them games where if they win 42-3 and they score 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, I don't even really care. I don't care if the Jets get mad or not because all it's going to do is give Flacco more snaps, more continuity with Chase and T and Fant and Brown and this offensive line continuing to gel because. I'm pretty sure Fairchild's probably going to be back today, and Jalen Davis is probably going to start at right guard. So that's, and from this point on, if you're going to roll today with that, I think you just roll with it now. Right? Reisner can be what he is. If he can come in and play
Fairchild start?
I think he took all first snap reps this week. So,
are we trying to say his first team reps?
Yeah, that's what I mean. First snap, first team.
Steve's been missing some sleep this week.
I have. About 4 hours a night. Ain't bad. Who Day? I'm going to say Bengals. It's going to be a little closer than what people like. I'm going to say 21-10 Bengals.
21-10 Bengals, Stevie Boy says. He is 6-1. Picking your Cincinnati Bengals. I think, you look at the Jets had Pittsburgh beat. A couple mistakes there early. Or at the end of the game, could have won that game. Gave Denver all they wanted. Tight game to Panthers last week. I mean, the Panthers are 4-3. I don't know. I think their defense is probably better than what they played at times. That Pittsburgh game was a shootout. That's when we knew that Pittsburgh's defense wasn't good, right? That opener. I think the Bengals are going to pull away. I think it's not going to be pretty at times. I've got the Bengals scoring 27, the Jets 16. 27-16. Bengals a little closer in the first half, but they pull away. In the AFC North, we'll just do these games straight up, then we'll do some of our bets. This, by the way, we did our breakfast edition yesterday, Saturday morning, so this is kind of just a joke around. We may even leave it live while we're sitting there for a while. Just talking.
As long as they're generating on their bed.
Just keep it appropriate if you would. Keep it clean. No dirty jokes. No dirty jokes. No profanity. No yelling at. I'm just glad we're not having a color day today. Where they tell you to wear white, black, or orange, because this dude goes irate. We were watching from the patio, the Steelers game. This guy's going bonkers. So it was embarrassing. He was so angry at people. He was mad at the media for not wearing the right clothes. Local media. Angry. Got a lot of anger in this guy. I am smoking a Rocky Patel.
And drinking a Cincy Light, and so is this goofball.
Yep, forgot my Perdomo today. We stopped at Jungle Gyms. We were going to get something different. Got a few exotic beers for us. Got some Christmas ales out, by the way. A few drinkers out there. Great Lakes Christmas Ale is out. We may try that next week. So, tough in the mornings, breakfast edition.
You're not trying nothing. I'm trying it. You're just drinking it because you already drank it.
Well, I've drank a wide range of beers in my life. You've been drinking.
Probably not how the segment is supposed to go. It should be both of us drinking new beer, not just
That's
me
hard to
drinking
find
new
for
beer.
me. You, it's easy because you have no taste. You have limited taste.
I like what I like.
Something to that. So I think it's going to be a decent game. Let's look around the AFC North. No spread involved here, and then we'll get to the against the spread. But Packers, Sunday Night Football, Green Bay Packers against their former quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. Who are you picking?
That's a tough one, to be honest with you. But I like Green Bay. And a tight one, 23-20, Green Bay.
I think the Packers win. They haven't played very well, really, but they're winning, right? I think they're top of the division. They
know how to win.
Very tough division. Those three teams. Vikings, as I predicted for the season, started unlike the person to my right. I had them picking going last. They've had some injuries. I'm glad you put that flag up to hit me in the head every once in a while.
That's why I did it.
Going to make me blow smoke on you more than usual.
You don't need a flag to do that.
Baltimore Ratbirds host the Bears, who the Bears will be right there. The Bears will be right there Sunday next week. Lamar Jackson's out. Huntley gets a start. No more Cooper Rush, which I didn't understand that really. I would sign a backup quarterback that plays like my starting quarterback. There's not two different people in the world than Lamar Jackson and Cooper Rush. Never got that one. So they probably have a better shot. We saw Huntley play live here. The fumble in the jungle. Who do you like? Ratbirds. The Bears.
This is just, I'm just going on who I want to win. I'm going to take the Bears. I'm going to say 27-23 Bears.
Thing about Lamar or no Lamar, that defense is atrocious, and I love it. The big boy's not coming back. Ray Lewis isn't walking through that door. Ed Reed's not walking through that door. I think the Bears are finding ways to win. I think they win this game. You never know. At some point, Baltimore's got to play better, I would think, right? I would think. But maybe not. All right, talk about your NFL picks if you got them pulled up. What you did today for we announced it yesterday. We'll recap it. I'll recap mine, then we'll do a little parlay, which we hit last week.
Yeah. So
you're not ready, I can go.
Good.
He's never ready, folks. You give this guy an agenda, you walk him, you hold his hand, he's still never ready. I went with Houston -2.5 versus San Francisco, Cowboys +3.5 versus the Denver Broncos. Interesting game there. I went with Green Bay -3. Wish that was 2.5, but maybe push worst case versus Pittsburgh on Sunday Night Football. And thankfully, I bet the Bears early. Got them +7 versus Baltimore. I had a sneaky suspicion Baltimore was playing games the whole Lamar thing because he didn't practice Wednesday, Thursday. So I really like that bet. The Bears +7. What do you got, big boy?
I got the New York Football Jets here at our Cincinnati Bengals. We're right here, right now. I got them at -6.5. Also got Cleveland at New England. That is +7. I got the Atlanta Falcons. That was actually -7 at home versus the Dolphins. And I got I think I got the Bears at +7. I bet them again today. I got them +2.5. So
yeah, +2.5.
Yeah, but that was like we just talked about. That's the Bears at Baltimore.
Be a good one. Yeah, you got Kirk Cousins. Penix is hurt. I think right now, you never know, rust factor and all that. I'm going to put some yardage bets and whatnot on Cousins. I already did a little bit. Get into the player bets. Sun right in my eyes now. I think Cousins with Atlanta with Cousins, I think they're a better team than with Penix if he's healthy, right? I think they'll put up a lot of yards. I don't really believe in Morris as a head coach. But I think Falcons, they might be a team to watch. What if he comes out and throws for 350 then? He might. Against Miami. What do you do then? He's lighting it up.
I think now you got to put Penix back in.
I mean, your season's on they're 500, twirling around 500. We'll see. Baker Mayfield. We kind of like Baker, don't we?
Yep.
He came out and said he hates the Saints. He knows they're going to play dirty. I love it. That's how divisional football used to be. You wouldn't trade a quarterback within your division, right?
Yeah.
The Browns are catching lots of flag go on that one, as they should.
Yeah.
Interesting game. A lot of injuries throughout the league. So you want to do a parlay, my friend. Pull up your bets there. You go. We'll go one each.
Yep.
We won one last week. First time in a long time.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it again, friend.
I'm gonna bet more than 12 cents on this one, so it probably won't do.
We'll just do 1 o'clock games. There's 7 o'clock. There's 7 1 o'clock games. We will do a 14 parlay out of that 7. Let me go first. Or you want to go first?
You go first because mine's still trying to pull up.
I'm going to go with the Houston Texans -2.5 versus the Mac Jones-led San Francisco 49ers. Brock Purdy is out. Kittle's out there. Now you got to give the Niners. You got to give before you get started. You got to give Shanahan credit to keep that team afloat with all the injuries they've had. Amazing.
I think the Bills are going to roll Carolina. I really do. I'll take the Bills 7.
He's going with the Buffalo.
I got
Bills.
7.
No, thank you. Thank you, though. Bills, you got 7.5? I got 7. I'm going to go. I'll not steal yours. I wish I knew what you're going to pick so I could save us. Only 7 games makes this tough. A.J. Brown's out for the Eagles, too, by the way. That game's still 7.5. I'm going to go the Falcons -7 with my boy, Cousins. He's back.
I got 6.5 on that one. And then I feel pretty good about this one, but I picked it in our other one, but I'll go ahead and pick it in this one, too. That way I can just lose them both. I'm going to pick the Browns +7.
Really? That'll be the one that gets us.
I think it's going to be low scoring, so I don't know if they can win by 7 if it's low scoring.
I'm going to bet 20 to win 2. 34, basically what happened last week. That's a tough one. I like some of those money lines this week. Player props with Cousins and Drake London's a little banged up, so we'll wait to see on that one, but I'll probably pick some of those guys as well. People rolling in. They're here. It's chilly. We still got the Cardinals game up there as the 27th or 28th. Hopefully that game means something. Be nice and cold. I'm going to have to man up, spend some time outside. Get used to it. We need to bring a solo stove out here. Get one of those little mini travel ones. I got one. I got a small one, like about that big.
Yeah.
Put out here. Put a little wood in it. Keep it small.
I got wood in the back of the truck.
Let's do it.
Just catch wood on fire and lay it on the ground.
Let's do it. Build our own little campfire. I'm not sure if that's allowed or not. We'll do it anyway. Anything else you want to ask, Steve Boy?
So
we'll do a player prop while we're on here?
Yeah, we
we're
can.
Live. That's fucking. Sorry, Uncle Terry. Let's do it.
He's got one job, and not to cuss. That's it.
I
'Cause
promised
it ain't
Uncle
looking
Terry.
pretty. I guarantee you that.
I promised Uncle Terry, and I'm not living up to it.
Well, if we're gonna do player prop, we gotta do the Cincinnati Bengals map.
Right. Do them first?
Yep.
Then we're going to do it all games, all 1 o'clock games.
All 1
You can
o'clock
pick
game.
from the Bengals if you want. Nobody's holding you back. I'll go first.
All right.
I'm going to do Kirk Cousins, 250 plus yards at plus 140. Mike McDaniel, get your ass out of here, Mike McDaniel. You nerdy little twerp. Fire his ass.
Let's see. I had to go out. So you're talking Kirk Cousins,
250 plus, my
250
friend.
plus.
My friend. I'll be in Vegas
I
tomorrow,
got plus
folks.
178. What'd you have?
Plus 140 and 250. Man, what are you betting on?
I always have better odds than you. What do you get?
Yet you don't win, I do. What's that got to tell you? So where we going here, homeboy?
I lose less money than you. Let's check. I'm going to go to our Cincinnati Bengals,
He's going to the Bengals, folks.
and I am going to go to T. Higgins,
2.
alternate receiving yards,
2.
60 plus is plus 120. That's what I got.
I got minus 106. I'll take it. I like that bet, actually.
We doing
First.
4? Is that what we're doing?
Yep. I'm on next, though. Just hold your horses. Hold your proverbial horses. Let's see. It's tough. I'm looking at this game. The little Boston plan. I like Jalen Noel from the Houston, Texas. Actually, change it. I'm going to go Falcons. I'm going all in on Falcons. I'm going to get burnt. It's going to be my boy Cousins burning me. My homeboy Kirk Cousins.
You going to beat
I'm going to go Darnell Mooney. 50 plus yards and negative 104. You're up for the last one.
got
It is
minus 102.
Elite Parlay.
I will go.
It's going to be my new nickname, Parlay.
I'm going back to our Cincinnati Bengals.
Man, he's
So
on.
we'll just stay the same team, or same 2 games. I will go with Noah Fant, ultimate receiving yards. 30 plus yards is plus 124.
Got plus 105. All right, 4-teamer. I'm going to go 20 on this to win. 2-0 something. Not bad, 208. So 14 parlay. We'll look at some others. Stick with us. Next week, we will not be on during the week because I'll be in Vegas. And all kinds of debauchery. Saturday morning breakfast edition previewing the Bears college picks. We'll get our Thursday night picks in somehow. Do a short or something on it. Follow us on YouTube, BTD Podcast Bengals here. You can find the podcast on Apple, Amazon, iHeart, Player FM, and of course, Spotify. Spread the word. Like, share, subscribe. Notifications on. We will be at the stadium posting stuff in an hour or so. Maybe a little longer than that. Anything you want to add, Stevie Boy?
Good day, baby. Let's go.
Need this
4-4.
one. Must win. Let's go. We out.
We out.